I'm Paul Westland. I'm here with Wallace McMullen of the Renewable Energy Alliance of Louisville, also known as REAL. And Wallace and I have been talking about a notable step in Louisville's progress on solar energy. A year and a half ago, several members of REAL were part of an announcement by Mayor Greenberg about putting solar installations on three city buildings. Wallace, it's just now over a year since that solar has been installed, and REAL has some figures on what those have produced. What are the results so far?
We got numbers for the first 13 months, and the output of those three solar installations in this lovely pilot project has been 161,000 kilowatt hours. And you're probably going to ask me for some context to explain
I am.
that.
What does 161,000 kilowatt hours mean?
Well, this house uses about 300 kilowatt hours a month for lighting. I mean, that's an average, but
Mhm.
Lighting, air conditioning, heating, running my computers, occasionally running the oven. Um, I use about an average of 300 kilowatt hours a month. So producing 161,000 is a nice chunk of electricity.
Uh,
Um, if you convert it to dollars, the city pays 13 cents a kilowatt hour. And so that converts to almost $21,000 worth of electricity.
um, that's something. Um, and of course, REAL is a huge proponent of solar. Um, Talk a little bit about how these solar installations came about and what was REAL's involvement in that.
Well, it all goes back to getting the Metro Council to pass a resolution in 2020 that sets a goal for the city to try to power all of its buildings with clean renewable electricity by 2030. And that's what do I want to say? Not advantageous goal, ambitious goal. That's an ambitious goal. And so these three solar installations are a step in progressing towards that goal. It um, it's sort of a small step because the city does use quite a bit of electricity, um, and they use about $1.1 million worth of electricity every month on average. And I attempted to calculate how does our lovely pilot project compare with the total budget that we're hoping will eventually be served with clean renewable energy. Well, I get that the total usage of the city is 500 times that amount. So we've got a ways to go.
Sounds like it.
And my philosophy is if we can get the city to keep allocating some money and making some progress every year, hopefully in a couple of years they'll get excited about how they are contributing to the mitigation of climate change with this clean renewable energy, and we'll spend enough money to really take out a large part of the city's usage. Now that's going to be a project of kind of a quantum leap larger because in order to cover all of the city's usage, you're going to have to initially invest millions in renewable energy installations, presumably solar. That's not the only choice, but it's by far the easiest one. And some people are quite actively looking at larger sites um, that are pretty much outside Jefferson County. But
Mm.
if we can get the city to decide it really wants to um, move to 100% clean renewable energy, it can be done. There are people who know how to do this. There are people working on it. Some of them are even on the city council. And our Office of Sustainability staff has got a finger in it. Facilities management people are working on the project. So we're trying.
So we've got projects like this, small individual solar on some of the city buildings, larger projects, and that's what REAL's doing,
Yeah,
working toward that 2040 goal.
right. And we are trying to get the Metro Council to allocate money for enlarging this current pilot project. Let's do it again next year and do solar installations on some more buildings and increase those clean renewable kilowatt hours that we're getting now. It's it's a good investment. You make the upfront investment, which can be done with the capital budget, bonds, and so forth. Small annual payments. Once you've paid for them, they continue giving you free electricity for decades. A typical solar installation is expected to last for 30 years. So it's a good investment for the city. It will reduce the cost in future years if we can get them to dive in and do it now.
Free electricity sounds great. Thanks a lot for the update, and thank you for watching Real News.